Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Firefly Tarot. So today's reading, or today's video, is a pick a card. I've been doing some how-to videos lately, and as I'm posting this one, I might have a new one up right before this one, so you may want to check that out. I'll add a banner card thingy on the top of the screen, just in case, or I might put it in the comments or the description or something like that. So for today's pick a card reading, I haven't done this topic in probably about a year, so I'm going to slightly change the title, but it's still the same general question. Who is coming towards you? So a while ago, the reading was who is coming your way. Now this is, I guess you can call it part 2. So it's either going to add to that reading or it's going to be a completely fresh perspective and a new person. I haven't done a who reading in a while, so I just kind of wanted to dive into it. In addition to who is coming towards you, we're going to take a look at the reasoning behind it, or the energy involved with this. It might be love, it might be friendship, it might be, anything under the sun. So we're going to really take a look here. This is a general reading and it might not resonate 100%. If you'd like a personal reading, the info is always in the description. The link is there. So, and I am answering questions from the community post a little while ago. And I'm either answering it through the how-to videos or just through the comments. So little by little, I'll answer as many as I can. So here are the 4 groups today. As always, the timestamps are going to be in the description and in the comments, but I'll show you each one by one. And sorry if I'm a little depleted. I will share with you guys that I was filming for you about 40 minutes in, and I had to stop and restart for a reason I won't go into, but I just made a mistake in the video, and I'm like, oh great. So then I just had to stop. So I'm a little depleted, but I'm not frazzled, because that happens sometimes. You can't win them all. So here we have group number 1. This, I don't know what this is, but if you guys know, tell me, because it's very intricate. The group number 1 is the pyramid. There's a bunch of different things inside there that I don't really know what they are. That's group number 1. Group number 2 is the green aventurine sphere, held up by a ring, otherwise it would roll over. Group number 3 is the obsidian, or I think this is obsidian. Okay, that's group number 3. Looks very similar to the onyx that I have. And group number 4 is ametrine, which is a blend of amethyst and citrine. You can see the yellow, kind of. Okay, so that's group number 4. So take a breath and go with whichever one is calling you to the most. You can pause the video if you need to. But whenever you're ready, I will see you at your reading. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose the pyramid. I'm still trying to figure out what's in there. Spirit, this reading is for group number 1, and who is coming towards them? Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 1. Okay, so Spirit, for group 1, please, can you let us know who is coming towards them, and I guess why? Yes, who is coming towards group 1, please, in the near future? I'm all fidgety, I can't get the chair to be... Okay. That happened in the previous group 1, I think. Or no, it was group 2. Who is coming towards them? Okay. We have something come out right away here. Who is coming towards group 1? So group 1, we do have a couple of interesting messages here. Okay. The first thing that I want to show you, we have here the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. I feel like this is going to be a very successful connection, whether it's friendship or love or something else. However, you may feel a bit uncertain of that because there's a lot of doubt here. This may be because past negative experiences, either in this area of love and friendship or whatever it is, or with this particular person. So it's going to look different. So I'll get some information here. But there is success surrounding this union or reunion. Okay, so let's take a deeper dive here. We have also the Knight of Pentacles here at the bottom. Things I feel may actually kind of slow down or maybe even stabilize. Let's find out. Spirit, can you let us know more about this? Who is coming towards, for group 1, who is coming towards them? And what are the energies surrounding this? Okay. So I did notice the Devil card twice so far at the bottom of the deck, or when I shuffled. That is curious. This may be a water sign that's coming towards you. Really heavy water energy coming through with the Queen of Cups, the High Priestess, the Seven of Cups, and the Moon. So we have here Pisces directly represented, and then just overall water energy here. That could explain why I keep shifting in my chair. This could be anxiety. I think that this is honestly a shared anxiety between you and this person. That's relevant to if you already know who this person is, which makes me think that this is someone from your past for the most part, for most of you. Yep, there's a lot of anxiety here. So you can see it in the cards that this is a highly psychic situation here. No matter how you look at it, it's highly psychic, and it's also very anxiety-provoking, fear-provoking because of that Devil card, even though it's showing us that this is something that has a lot of potential. So with all of this mystery here, let's get to the bottom of this. Okay, so oh, and other water signs, it's Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. It could be, so that might sound familiar to some of you. It might not always be 100% that zodiac identified, but it's a watery person, right? So very emotional, and with the Moon card, they hide a lot of their emotions. They're very psychic, or maybe you guys are psychically connected already if you happen to know them already. Okay, Spirit, can you please give us some clarity for the Two of Cups specifically? The number 2 could be important, maybe February. Maybe they have a birthday in February. Maybe you met them in February. Again, that's provided that you know them. But for those of you that this is not sounding familiar, this could just be a new connection coming through. Let's see. What else about the Two of Cups do we know? The Empress. Okay, so with the Empress coming out here, this person, whether they're new or old, they admire you, or they will admire you, and they really hold you in high regard here. And I think I'm feeling all of this sort of anxious energy because for most of you in group 1, I'm going to give you a good 85 to 90% of you. This is someone that you already know this person, and they're afraid. They're kind of waiting here in the shadows. Ooh. I'm feeling it. See, I keep shifting. I keep. So for those of you that don't know me, like if you're new to my channel, I guess you could call it an immersive, intuitive tarot experience because I feel it everywhere. It comes with the tarot toy. I do not mind. We have here the 8 of Swords, okay? This person, my God, this person feels trapped within their own, like, I guess their own words. They're unable to express their truth for whatever reason, which makes me wonder if they actually do come through. That's literally why we're here. We're answering the question. They're showing up, but now I'm wondering, do they actually step out of that sort of barrier and out of their comfort zone to come towards you physically? Here, this feels like a psychic energy, so let's find out. But they're so intimidated by you, they actually see you as the Empress. They're just like, you know, and it's not gender specific, but they see you as this bright beaming figure, and they're so afraid of you in some way. Not to say you're scary, but you're very powerful and intense. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Two of Cups, please? Some clarity, please. Some of you, yes, this person does communicate. Being that it's a general reading, it's going to be tough to pinpoint, right? So a lot of you, yes, this person does communicate. They might even travel towards you if it's a long distance thing, or they might reach you from afar through social media or the phone or something like that. But with the Knight of Swords here, I do feel strongly that there is actual communication within the near future, or for some of you it might take a little bit longer. But here with the Hermit card, this is for like the rest of you, like the other, I guess. Oh my God, I'm sorry, I'm just like, these messages are so strong right now. The like 10% of you, I would say, this person keeps to themselves. They're not going to say anything. So I can identify with that, because when I used to watch pick a card readings, they would say to the collective, boom, this is going to happen. For me, never did. So maybe you guys kind of fall in that sort of like smaller percentage, but most of you, yes, this person will come through and say something. And I was also laughing because I'm like, wow, that sounds familiar. Spirit, Two of Cups, please. Who is this person and what's going on, Spirit? Who is coming towards group one? Yeah, look, see? The Eight of Wands, this is a card of communication and travel. So for you guys, it's looking very clear in a sense that it'll be actual 3D communication. But for 100% of you, this person is going to communicate at the very least psychically. Now, I will point out that this is here again, the Devil card. Forgive me. It's, I can't block this out. Maybe I should have followed my own advice from my previous video, how to protect your aura. So the darkness that is surrounding this situation is a bit much, and for that reason, it might be blocked up at this time. There's still conflict that's surrounding the situation. There's still deception that's surrounding the situation, and there's chaos. Can you believe these cards at the bottom of the deck? Oh my God, it just keeps going and going and going. That's pretty crazy. I want to get more information here. So most of you know who this is. Without a doubt, you're like, oh, it's that person again. But let's just make sure. Spirit, for group one, what else can you tell us? Who is coming towards them? Okay, that's pretty clear. The Lovers. This is a soulmate connection or a soul friend connection, or, you know, whatever the case is. But this is someone that you are on the same wavelength as, someone that you are tied to at the soul level. Okay. The Page of Wands, they could be younger than you or have a very childlike spirit. Oh boy, the Seven of Swords is here at the bottom. The Eight of Swords, I just keep getting these ping-ponging messages from this person. They're just dying to talk to you, I feel. And at a certain point, they're going to burst through that barrier. Now, the 10% of you where this person stays and keeps it to themselves, I meant for now. Eventually, they're going to talk to you. I just meant in the near future. Okay? And so I said the word eventually, and there goes the Wheel of Fortune in divine timing. So this is going to require a lot of trust, faith, and surrender in this situation. Spirit, what else can you tell us about the Two of Cups, or who is coming towards group one? We have the Empress again. So maybe that's a hint this time that the person will come through when they have reached higher maturity levels, when they are a little bit more in the sunshine, in the brightness, because they were in the shadows for a very, very long time. Is there anything else that we need to know, Spirit? Is this only a past situation, a past person situation, Spirit, for group one? Or what else do we need to know? Who is coming towards them, please? All right, I think we get the hint. The Two of Cups is repeated, which was the very first card. And there's a conflict card with it. So, all right. If this is not resonating for you guys, that it's someone from your past, this is not the right group for you, because we are confirmed here that this is someone from the past that has caused you pain and that you separated from or distance yourself from, or vice versa. So it's not necessarily a romantic thing. Many of you, it will be a friendship or whatever else situation. Okay, so we have the fact that they're coming back, that they want to talk to you. You're very doubtful of it when they do return, because I mean, I see it right here that they're going to, but you're super doubtful of this. So I'm going to get a little bit more about that. Spirit, can you tell us, is there anything that you can tell us about what will happen once they come towards group one? What's going to happen here in this situation? Yeah, I feel strongly that you stay within your power and that you do not make the same mistakes again if that's what happened in the past, where you got fooled or taken advantage of. So you remain within your power. Good for you. We have the Queen of Wands, Magician, Hierophant. So you just kind of stay firmly on your throne there, or in your power, your stance, your focus. Spirit, can you tell us more about, let's say, the Two of Swords, please? The Two of Swords is the card of doubt right there. That's, well, I mean, yeah, you're doubtful because of all of the past crap. And then again, we have the Seven of Swords. This person has lied to you. They have fooled you. They have tricked you. Some of you, maybe it wasn't this treacherous. Maybe it was just simply that they were hiding their feelings or something like that. Can you tell us about the Six of Wands, Spirit? Six of Wands, Six of Wands. So the Six of Wands here is the card of success. So let's see what, let's see what we can clarify about this card, the card of success. Clarifying that, we have the Chariot and the Strength card, two highly positive cards which talk about moving forward in a strong direction towards something more positive. Okay, good. Spirit, do you have any other final messages of advice or guidance for group one in regards to this person that's coming towards them? Yeah, there will be reconciliation. I would hope so. If this person is coming towards you, I would hope that they want to reconcile rather than make another problem for you, okay? So, oh, this is really awesome. Look at this. I love this. We have here the Temperance, the Justice, and the Ten of Pentacles. So, when this person comes back, we did see that there was going to be success. I would probably say it's going to be, I'm going to put a disclaimer here. It shows here that there's going to be reconciliation, balance, and prosperity. However, for some of you, you already know this without me even saying it. You have to use your intuition. Be extremely cautious. Sometimes people come back and they seem like they are in a different place and they're all, you know, like just portraying themselves as something, but beneath the surface there is still a lot of darkness. So you must use caution here. My advice to anybody, just in general, is that only time will tell a person's true nature. So take your time with the experience, you know, really get to relearn who this person is. Give them a chance, but check for the evidence of their behaviors. Anybody could say and talk, but really pay attention. Keep your eyes open for the evidence of their behaviors and whether or not they really mean what they say. Okay, so that's something that I tell pretty much everybody because, you know, it's not easy to detect. Spirit, do you have any other messages here for group one and who is coming towards them? What else do we need to know? And another added obvious thing here is that some of you might not want this person back in your life, and that's totally up to you. Like I said, you have to use your intuition, you know, and stay protected and stay aware, okay? So what I can see is that this has potential for growth and a good sort of a path, but that's up to you. We have here also the Three of Cups, the Queen of Wands, one more time. And we have the Nine of Cups at the bottom. Again, there's room for a lot of prosperity in general. And I think that the the Three of Cups here is speaking about friendship, okay? So a renewed friendship, whatever it used to be, whatever the case it was, whether it was love or something else, there's still friendship here at the end of it. Okay, so I'm going to hope, group 1, that this comes through. Either way, if it shows that it's prosperous or successful at first, really try to just be very patient and allow things to unfold. And again, you know, you have to trust your inner guidance in whether or not to let this person back in, okay? But I do hope for everybody's sake that's watching in group 1 that this is a prosperous ending for all of you. So that's what I have, group 1. I did my best here, and I didn't really have to provide you with any other clues because you already know who this person is. So if it was a completely new person, then we would have gone in a different direction, but yes, for most of you, you already know who this person is, okay? If this did not resonate at all, feel free to pick a different group, but remember, it's a general reading, and if you want a personal reading, you can get the link in my description box. So thank you guys so much. Make sure to like and subscribe if you found this helpful. Thank you for your support, and I will see you next time. Sending you blessings. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose the green aventurine sphere, so group number 2. Let's take a look. Spirit, this reading is for group 2 and whoever is coming towards them and why. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 2. All right. I think this stone is for prosperity and abundance, just saying. Okay, Spirit, for group 2, please, who is coming towards them and why? Wow. Group 2, who is coming towards them, Spirit? Who is coming towards them? All right, so we have a decent amount of cards on the table. We have the 6 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 10 of Pentacles that are face up. Let's see what else we have. We have the Page of Cups, the Death, and the Star. And we have the 2 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the Moon. Okay. And then at the bottom, we have the King of Cups. This is just a bit echoing group 1 in a sense that there's that water energy, but it's different, of course, a different vibe. So we have the 6 of Wands here in the beginning, which is indicating some kind of triumph, some kind of success. But it's weird because we also have a card of conflict that is showing up right next to it, or like, I guess, above it. Okay, so 2 of Cups here. This is the person that is coming towards you. Now, this may be a mix for you guys. Some of you may already know this person, maybe you worked with them or were in a connection with them in the past. Others of you, this may be an entirely new person. okay? Because we do have the death card, so it's like a rebirth. So either this is a new start or it's a restart, you know? So we're going to find out. We also have the 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you, yes, this could have had to do with something with work, like a work-related person that you knew, a friend, or maybe just it could have been a family member or something like that. So let's keep going and find out here, because you are closely connected with them, or you will be. We have the Page of Cups, the Two of Wands, okay, the Star, and the Moon. So what I'm going to do to see who this is the situation. First, I have to see who it is. Spirit, can you tell us who is this person that is coming towards group 2? The Two of Cups, please. Who is this? Okay. Oh, geez. Okay, so this does seem like this is a person that is very successful, very wise, very reliable, and just, I guess, stable. Yeah, they're very earthy, you see. And over here with the High Priestess and the Hermit, this does strike me as somebody who's older, a mentor, someone that is highly intuitive and just carries so much wisdom to teach other people, and they, because of it, or surrounding that, they have been successful. They have created their own success over time, and they only wish to extend this to others. So that's the only thing that I can see here. So if this is sounding familiar to you and you're like, oh, I know somebody like that, I had a mentor, I had a whatever, like someone who supported me, then it could be them. But for a lot of you, this could be, like I said, a completely new situation. Okay, this person seems to, or that they will help you move forward and help you on your path. So it sounds like many different types of mentors. It could be a teacher. It could be, you know, it could be anybody that has some experience in something that you do not currently, right? So this is a type of teacher or mentor or a support. Spirit, what else can you tell us about who this person is who's coming towards group 2? Yes, so they were placed, they're going to be placed in your life, or replaced, well, in your life, in order to help you to move forward from, let's say, some difficulty or conflict, to help you get to your new beginning, and to really help to strengthen you and provide you with, I would say, important truths about the world or your path. So they're going to provide you with enlightenment. They're going to help you with probably your dreams, your future, something to help to clear the shadows away so that you have clarity in front of you. This is a very prosperous connection, whoever this is or whatever's going on. It's incredibly prosperous, and I love that it's such a positive message, and it's filled with hope here with the Star card. The fact that this came out in the initial cards is just showing you all of the prosperity that's going to be a result of this connection. So with the Two of Cups here, yes, you are highly psychically connected, very much on the same wavelength, which is important to you both, being that you're quite rare as people in general. And I said in the beginning that the green aventurine represents abundance, or it can help with abundance and prosperity. That's the connection here, sort of in a nutshell. That's what they were meant to help to bring into your life, but through their teachings and through their support. That's beautiful. So I'm going to do a couple more cards here. I'll get another deck. Spirit, what else can you tell us, please? For group 2, who is coming towards them and why? We have the Hanged Man, the Page of Swords, and we have the Seven of Swords. Okay. So what I see from this is that this person helps you, and I notice the Devil at the bottom. This person is going to help you, or they helped you, to see from a different perspective, especially if there were some sort of illusions involved in your situation, they gave you clarity because they're like, hey, you have to look at things from a different perspective. You have to look at it from, you know, like upside down and sideways. Well, not literally, but they were the ones, or they will be the ones, to help you to get out of that stuck box and that stuck perspective so that you can be free and clear. Spirit, moving forward, what are some of the energies within this connection? Like, what do we know here? What's going to happen here with this connection for group 2, please? Anything else that we need to know? We have a card of healing at the bottom, as well as the card of success again. Okay, let me take a look at what's going on here, because we have the Devil card come out again, and we have the 9 and the 10 of Wands. So very clearly, there's going to be some tough lessons that this person is going to teach you, or that will happen as a result of you knowing them. This is familiar to me. Oh my gosh, okay. Knight of Wands, High Priestess. So what I'm going to tell you guys, this is not going to be an easy kind of a connection. If you were looking for an easy friendship, like someone that could be agreeable to you and just kind of like hang out and just sort of have like that flatline kind of a, you know, that's not this. This person is going to challenge you. This person is going to make you look into the depths, and they're going to really kind of, I guess, force you to elevate and to reach your higher truths, your higher self, and your enlightenments. It's not going to be easy at all. So I'm just like, this is funny to me because this happened to me. And in fact, the reading that I was trying to do but did not succeed in had to do with that, because 4 years ago on this date, I encountered that kind of difficult and challenging kind of a relationship, but my result was enlightenment, and it was totally worth it. It made all of the difference in the world. So if you guys are up for a challenge, that's this connection. So when it starts to get difficult in the future, you may want to consider sticking through with it till the end, or to the other side of it, okay? That's good advice to know down here for Spirit to tell you that. Spirit, anything else about this connection we need to know about? For group 2, who is coming towards them and why? All right, there it is. We have the Tower at the bottom, meaning that, again, something having to do with this person or the time that they're coming through was meant to help you transform spiritually and mentally, to help to blast away the old tower and to help you build a new one. Or I don't know if they help you build the new one, but they are the catalyst for that rebuilding. We have the Hanged Man, again, Ace of Cups, 3 of Wands, the Star again. So with the Hanged Man coming through, repeated message about them helping to shift your perspective, that tower, you know. But it's also about surrender as well. Maybe you guys felt like you were in a limbo for some time, but with the Ace of Cups, this is sort of like the bringing of that friendship or that connection or support. And then, like I said, you are going to evolve and expand and, you know, have faith within the situation, because ultimately I'm going to call it positive. Some of you might not feel that way, especially if you come back, if you watch this video when it's posted and then you come back and you're like, what the heck was that? That was not a positive experience. This was like nightmarish. But, you know, that's kind of the point. I mean, look at the Tower. You can't exactly have a rebuilding fresh start if you didn't have that chaos beforehand. So it's difficult. Spirit, do you have any other advice, messages, guidance for group 2 and who is coming towards them and why? Yeah, just have some trust within the situation, because we're always meant to meet these people. They're always meant to serve a particular purpose, or they're meant to have some kind of an impact, whether it's positive or negative in our lives. Even if it does look negative, it's still something that we gain strength from. So I will always call that a gain rather than a loss. So we have here the Empress, the Temperance card, and the 3 of Cups as our final cards. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of healing, whether it's between the both of you or just internally with you and yourself. The Empress is you standing much taller than you did before you knew them. They really make a difference here, or they really make a difference, have made, or will make a difference in your life. And then finally at the end, we have the Three of Cups, which is a card of friendship and celebration. Again, you guys in little pieces are echoing group 1, so I don't know if you did feel called to the pyramid as well. That could be a potential thing there. Maybe there's some messages there for you. Not as strong though, but the Three of Cups, I think, was the card they ended with as well. So group 2, just to recap, most of you, well, actually half, it feels like half. Some of you know who this person is and they're coming back. Others of you, this is a totally new and fresh perspective and new person in your life. Lots of things to teach you. They are very wise. They might not have all of the answers, but they have just so much to teach you. Now, I'm not getting much information on them. They're very mysterious. Some of you, the letter A might be significant, or N, or Y, which is weird because it spells any. Oh my gosh, they could have any, no, that's ridiculous. But I only got a couple of letters. I forgot to even look for that, but they are mysterious. They're older than you. Some of you, it's not by much. It might even be like 6 months to a year, 2 years older, but they are somehow incredibly, incredibly skilled in whatever realm they're teaching you in, okay? And yes, there is a psychic connection here, but it's unconventional. It's not what you expect. It is not like, sort of like that love at first sight feeling or that soulmate feeling. Not that this is a love connection. It doesn't have to be, but it's not that instant recognition feeling. In fact, it feels a little foreign, a little out of place. But by the time that you guys like settle into each other's groove, it's going to feel like you're seamless and you're going to be like, oh, wow, this really works. This really fits. So you let me know, because that is very, very mysterious and very interesting. So definitely let me know in the comments now or in the future if you want group 2. So that's what I have for you. If you want personal messages, the link to personal readings is always in the description. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I wish you the very best. Sending you blessings, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 3, which is the obsidian. Spirit, this reading is for group 3, and who is coming towards them and why? Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 3. So the obsidian is a protective stone, so maybe that's relevant to what you guys are feeling or going through right now. Interesting that you got the Sun card at the bottom, which is a card of a lot of light and also protection, yes, but joy as well. Spirit, for group 3. For group 3. For those of you that are wondering, this lantern thing, this holds up my microphone, just in case you're wondering why I always have it there. Someone actually commented on that. Spirit, for group 3, please. Who is coming towards them, and what are the energies surrounding this? For group 3, who is coming towards them, and what are the energies surrounding this? OMG. Wowza. Okay. So this is quite a doozy already. So group 3, the first card that you have is the Ace of Cups. So a lot of you might know what this is already, but I don't want to you know, kind of jump to conclusions. But we also have, oh my gosh, this is just, we also have the 10 of Cups, but we also have the 3 of Swords. We have the 7 of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. So my question is, what on earth is going on here? Because this is like very mixed messages, okay? So let me just do one more shuffle and then I will put it all together. Spirit, for group 3, what's going on here? Who's coming towards them? We have the 2 of Cups at the bottom. I think all the groups were getting the 2 of Cups. We have the 8 of Swords, the Hierophant, and the 9 of Wands. Okay. Interesting stuff. Okay, so this may end up being a little bit of a split message, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to read the top first and then I'm going to get into the bottom energy. So with the Ace of Cups and the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles, clearly this is a very positive new beginning, okay? So capital N with new beginning here, because the Ace of Cups and Pentacles, this helps me sometimes to differentiate if this is someone from your past. So this is a new energy, a new offering, a new love or friendship or whatever. It's still an energy of love in either way because it's of the heart. And then with the 10 of Cups there's a lot of harmony, there's a lot of joy. With the Knight of Pentacles here, this is showing me that it's stable. And it might even be slow moving at first, which maybe some of you appreciate, you know, because maybe in the past you dealt with a lot of heartache, you dealt with maybe things going too fast, whether it was love or friendship. And then with the Page of Cups, this actually to me is what made me feel a lot better about the energies, because the Page of Cups is basically a positive messenger, and I take this as a sign of safety. What was on the bottom again? The 2 of Cups. Okay. So, excuse me. So this is a new connection, and I will give you the full detail. But what I'm trying to understand is why all of this negative stuff came through on the bottom. So there's a lot of pain here. There's a lot of deception here. So what I can maybe guess is that for some of you, you were triggered by this new whatever type of connection it is, because your heart is still bleeding. Somebody definitely betrayed you here in your past, and they made you clam up within yourself, and they're like, no, I don't want to come outside. So you may be feeling very unwilling to receive these gifts. This is a gift. So I will get you more info on that. But you're afraid here, and you've really withdrawn into yourself, or I don't know when this will change for you, but this is the energy reflected here so far from the past and potentially the present. So there's been the battles, you know, you've had to learn a lot of difficult lessons. And yes, whatever happened with this pain, it was meant to, of a higher sort of a power here, teach you this spiritual lesson. Okay, so it was necessary, you know, painful, necessary, all of that. Spirit, can you please tell us more about what's going on up here with the Ace of Cups, and Ace of Pentacles as well? Who is coming towards group 3? And that makes sense to me. So the fact that you chose obsidian, your spirit was calling to the fact that you need protection. Like if you actually were in person to grab the stone, you would be drawn to a stone of protection because of all this pain that you felt. Okay, so we have Ace of Swords on the bottom, again signifying something new. And then here we have the Empress and the High Priestess. This is a higher level type of connection. Very psychic, very abundant, very bright, okay? So I think that a big message that Spirit is telling you is don't be afraid, okay? This is not this will not be someone from your past to come back to hurt you. And if you at any point watched group 1, you know, that might not be the group for you, because that group, it was all about someone from the past, 100% I feel, but this is someone new. So just be careful, just in general, as you move forward, because you may, again, be triggered, or you may be reminded of this pain. But look at here. This is clarity and new beginnings. Okay, Spirit, we would like to know about this person. 10 of Cups, please. Who is this person that's coming towards group 3? Who is this? Who's coming towards them? This person, when they meet you, when they come towards you, I feel that they have recently healed from loss, and they are coming back up again. They're kind of feeling more hopeful again. Okay, because, well, hold on, where is it? So we have here the Temperance and the 5 of Cups. So I do feel that they have recently, by the time you meet them, they will have recently moved on or healed from some kind of loss. And it is actually interesting that it's mirroring your energy. So you can see that this is a very real soul connection in whatever way resonates for you guys. Some of you, like I said, it's not always a love thing. It could be anything else. So consistent with our messages so far, we have the Ace of Wands, new beginning again, new person again. So we have the 3 aces, so lots of passion here. This is going to be like a nice sort of like it's a commitment. It's a passionate, exciting friendship or connection or relationship, and it's very healing, right? So this person, I feel, has a very childlike, happy or bright persona. They have the energy of playfulness about them, and they like to be in a high vibration. They like to be, you know, happy and playful and childlike. You know, that's just who they are. I don't mean that they're younger specifically. I mean, they might not be younger, but they have the persona of that, you know, that brightness and that innocence. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this person who is coming towards group 3 and why? Or what's the energy surrounding it? So again, we have an energy like a high vibration, celebration, friendship, kind of a sort of just a fun loving energy. We have the 4 and the 9 of Swords. So again, they're coming out of a period of a lot of distress. They have rested and replenished from that area of their life. If this person does happen when you meet them, like if they are significantly younger, or if they're younger than you, it could be that this person just made their spiritual transformation and were enlightened recently, okay? That could be for some of you as well. So let's take a look at another deck just to kind of get a little bit more detail. I'm not really getting a lot about who they are yet, but the energy is coming through at least. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about who's coming towards group 3? Anything else that we need to know? Important details, revealing details, anything? Okay, so for some of you, it will be, you know, a more romantic thing. Not for all of you. This could just be talking about the heart space, that connection you feel within the heart. We have also the 5 of Swords and the Page of Wands. And then I did, of course, notice the Devil. It's hard not to notice the Devil when it's at the bottom of the deck. So I mentioned before feeling triggered by this connection. So that might be a factor here to note, that you may feel the tendency to fight with this person, even though the both of you are very similar in what you want and who you are. But with the Page of Wands being here, I think that that's a highly protective card, and it's showing the friendship. So with the Page of Pentacles here and the Page of Wands, it kind of feels like the both of you are just like, you know, like the way that childhood friends are, just enjoying life together and being there with one another, being very present and having a sense of adventure. Spirit, are there any details that you can tell us about this person? Maybe something about what they look like, their name, any numbers, anything like that, what they do. So I just mentioned the childhood friend thing, and you actually did have the Six of Cups come through. I'm really drawn to that red there. The red on the, like she's wearing a hood or something like that, which I've never really noticed before. So maybe the letter R could be significant in this connection. Yeah, maybe the color red, but I wouldn't really count on it. But there are, like, the red is kind of calling out to me now. So either R or red is significant here. We also have the Moon and the Hermit and the Ace of Wands. Okay. So the Ace of Wands, again, this person could be highly creative or charismatic, very, very bright and loud in their energy. So the red makes sense to me. People who have a red aura are usually that way. They're leaders. They are very charismatic. They're very just energetic. They have a lot of enthusiasm in general. But it's interesting because the Moon and the Hermit came through. I'm not really going to do zodiacs because it just doesn't really help sometimes, because there's just, you know, it's not usually accurate. It's hard in a general reading to get that accurate. But it is Pisces and Virgo, I had to say it. So anyways, with the Moon and the Hermit card, I feel that there's a deeper side to this person. So they show themselves as being happy-go-lucky and all that stuff. Bottom of the deck, this has to do with divine timing. So when the time is right, maybe the number 6 is relevant to you guys, because that did stand out to me. But with all of their happy-go-lucky, positive energy, there's a much deeper side to this person that is quite poetic and profound. So maybe in their off time, they might do stuff like analysis or philosophy, or you know, maybe they might read a lot. Maybe they're even writers or something like that. There's just this huge depth that they don't show the world. And once you get to know them on a more intimate level, then you will know the side of them. But that's not what they show at first. So at least we have that clue there. What did I say before? The letter R could be one of them, but I'm not too sure about that one. Usually I just kind of pull it out of my mind, not in a card. Spirit, anything else we need to know about this person, please, for group 3 who's coming towards them? Yeah, we have the Two of Cups. So very, very, very intense psychic connection that you'll have with this person. I think that it'll be probably very obvious when you first meet them. And I'm comparing this to something that takes a little bit more time to blossom. One of the other groups did have that message, but for you guys, it'll be instant. So they'll feel familiar within their soul. And the way that you'll know is that you kind of feel like home. You'll feel very comfortable. You could be yourself, and you don't have to try. You don't have to have that strain. What else? So we have here the Five of Cups again. So the card before was talking about how they would be feeling, but this one is how you will be feeling. So I think that by the time that you guys do come together, it may actually come through when you need it the most. That's really the only clue that I will be able to articulate there. I don't want to, set up the expectation, but it just seems to me that it comes through exactly when you need it the most. That's all that they're telling me. Here with the Chariot, the tables are going to turn. We did see the Wheel of Fortune before, which means the wheels are turning in your favor and things are aligning. So when you start to internally or spiritually feel a shift in your life is when this is going to come through. Okay, so let's get some final messages. Spirit, is there anything else at all that you'd like to tell group 3 about this person? Okay. The Three of Cups on the bottom. That's super interesting because all of the groups got the Three of Cups, I think, on the bottom of the deck. That's really interesting. So that's a card of friendship. Okay, so some of the final cards are really, really interesting messages because you're going to have to take this exactly how it resonates for you guys, because you have some difficult energies again. So again, this could be that the person triggers you. Yes, that could be part of it. I don't think that this person is going to add to the negativity. I don't feel that. But as always, you must follow your intuition in whoever you let into your life and into your aura, into your sacred space, into you know what I mean? Into your world. So be careful, always. No matter what anybody says, whoever it might be, you have to always follow that gut instinct, because that will not lead you in the wrong direction. The final message here is that there's going to be a lot of healing from all of the battles, all of the lessons, and the temperance. This is healing. This is a release and relief from the struggle, okay? So whether that happens before or after meeting this person, it doesn't really make a difference, because you will feel that sense of healing, okay? So group 3, very beautiful messages are coming through for you, and I hope that it helped. And again, you follow your gut. Be cautious no matter what. Always protect yourself. I did post a video on how to protect your aura, just in case you missed that. So thank you so much, group 3. Again, this is just a general reading. The personal reading link is in the description at all times. And thank you for tuning in, sending you blessings, and I hope to see you next time. Okay, take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. Hey everyone, this is the reading for those of you that chose group number 4, which is the ametrine. Okay, Spirit, this reading is for group 4 and whoever's coming towards them and why. Please provide us with clear guided messages for group 4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spirit, for group 4, please. Who is coming towards them, and what are the energies surrounding this? Spirit, who is coming towards group 4? For group 4, who's coming towards them? Okay. So this is a sidebar message that some of you can ignore, but I wanted to let you guys know that if you are a chronic group 4 person, or like if you chronically choose group 4, I want to let you in on a little thing that happened by accident. The energy got shifted to another group by mistake. It's a long story, but I wanted to let you know that just in case you're wondering why the things have shifted. Ignore me if that doesn't resonate at all. So group 4, this is something. A lot of stuff going on here. So we have here the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, which does make me feel like this could be something new. But we also have the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Pentacles. We have the King and the Queen of Pentacles coming out in the same shuffle. Then we have the Page of Cups and Wands, And then we have the World card, okay? So this is quite an interesting mix of cards. Bottom of the deck, we have some confusion and something trapped. Okay, so let's put all this together. This does seem like this is a bit of an unstable energy or situation. So with the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Wands, it's kind of going like this. So the fact that you have a King and the Queen coming through makes me I'm curious here. Let's clarify the dynamic here, because I'm not sure which is which. I'm not sure who you are and who they are. But it kind of, I mean, to me, it does feel like you know this person already, but that's the confusion part. Spirit, can you give us a little bit of clarity? Who is this person and what are the circumstances here? Who is this person that's coming towards group 4? Okay. This could be somebody that, wait a minute here. We have the 6 and the 9 of Pentacles. All right. This person is making me kind of go in circles. What else can you tell us about this person? Who is it? Who is coming towards group 4, please? Okay. Tower at the bottom. We have the 3 of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the 7 of Swords. Even though I would like to say that this is someone new coming in for you, it kind of just seems to me that there's a lot of energy from some past situation that is trying to interfere here. So that's part of it. Let's actually get another deck because I want to narrow this down for you. But they're definitely confusing as a person, whoever this is. Spirit, who's coming towards group 4 with clarity, please? Who's coming towards group 4? The Death card. This is a card of rebirth. This might be someone who wants another chance, for example. Anything else? Who's coming towards group 4, please? Who's coming towards group 4? We have the 4 of Cups. We have the 7 of Cups and the King of Swords. This is striking me as someone who there was like a flip-flop situation with, an up and down situation. There was a lot of conflict. There could have been a lot of pain. And it kind of seems that they want to offer you something again. I feel that this is not a love situation. It probably is something else. It honestly feels like a family member. It kind of feels like a brother-sister dynamic with these 2 cards coming through. So there's a chance that this is a sibling or someone in your extended family or, you know, anyone in your family. This really doesn't feel like the other groups where it had to do with friendship or a romantic kind of a thing. So with the Death card coming out, I do feel that the situation or the person wants a reset. They want another chance. And I do feel that there was a lot of confusion and conflict. There was blockage, but this time there's an opportunity for truth to come out. With the 6 of Pentacles here, this was a situation where one of you was not given what they needed. So someone was treated unfairly here. Okay, that's going to be different for each of you. And there was a separation here. So somebody walked away or gradually distanced themselves and they just, you know, kind of, there was like that split there. There may even be a physical distance included here as well. And again, I'm getting like the sort of like the, not per se siblings, but there's the Page of Cups, Wands, and Pentacles here. So it kind of just gives me that feel. Now, if it's not a member of your family directly, it could be someone that feels like family. Maybe you knew them when you were younger. Okay. Spirit, can you tell us a little bit more about who this person is? Who is coming towards group 4? All right. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So this is the 3rd ace that we are seeing here. Interesting that I'm not quite seeing the person kind of give you something. in some cases, for some of you, this could be that you are the one that maybe said something or made a first move or whatever the case was. But this is representing the new beginning of clarity and some kind of an offering, maybe friendship and healing. So we have the Hanged Man and we have the Nine of Cups. I feel like this person abandoned the situation and was just trying to focus elsewhere, perhaps on their happiness and their goals and their expansion, and they just were trying to look away. So clearly something happened here between the both of you. So kind of just peering at the Queen and the King of Pentacles, you're not looking at one another. I'm not sure which side is which. Like, I don't know who you are, I don't know who they are. But as you can see, they're looking away from each other and they're focusing on material things. So both of you guys might be focusing on your careers, your jobs, your finances, your whatever, like your material world. Spirit, can you tell us anything more in who is coming towards group 4, please? And another thing that I was getting like an iffy message about was the offering. So if a person's coming towards you, so it might not be literally that they're coming towards you, but in the near future, you might end up near them. So maybe you might end up seeing them in some kind of gathering or just like in public or something like that. So some other cards that are coming through, we have here the High Priestess. You guys have been connected still. This is a person that you have felt a strong spiritual connection with from the beginning. And this Seven of Swords is coming through again. Someone may have been deceptive, okay? I don't know if it was you or them, but someone was deceptive, and this pretty much tainted the relationship or the energy, and it things will be revealed is kind of what they're saying here. But you guys were never disconnected psychically, so maybe you still had dreams about this person sometimes, or maybe they dream of you, but whatever was deceptive will be revealed is what they're saying. So that translates to you guys may have an open and honest conversation when you meet, or like a couple of conversations after the first one. I mean, it may not all come out immediately. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this? But there is going to be truth. Truth is a big element for you guys. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups at the bottom, along with the Temperance card. So this could be talking about, like when you guys stopped talking, or when you gradually separated, it was a feeling of loss, it was a feeling of regret or sadness, and this here is a card of actually healing and reconciliation. So if you guys were looking for something like, I don't know, like if you wanted to know what new person is coming through, that's definitely not this group, because this is someone that you have known before. I mean, it would be up for interpretation if this was a friendship or love connection, but being that it's a family thing, that would be weird if that was the case. So some additional messages, we have the Hierophant, the Ten of Swords, and the Strength card. If you guys are interested in a new person coming your way, I did mention in the intro, I have done a reading like this in the past. It's just called Who is Coming Your Way, so that might resonate with you differently, just in case you're interested. So with this card here, it clearly shows the cycle of some kind of pain and some spiritual lesson that came through for you guys, or will. And with the Strength card, I feel like this is loyalty. I feel like you guys have been loyal to each other the whole way through, even though you drifted apart. Okay? Spirit, what can you tell us about, I'm going to just take a guess here and say that you're, like, maybe this one is you and this one is them. It doesn't matter the gender, but I just have a feeling that this one is them, the King of Pentacles. Spirit, what can you tell us about the King of Pentacles? They've made it their mission to hide their feelings. They're not a person to be able to easily articulate their emotions. We have the King of Cups, which would be fine, but it's paired with the Tower. So maybe they were going through a crazy, difficult time, a lot of stress, a lot of chaos. And that is one of the reasons why you guys may have, I don't know, had conflict or drifted apart or whatever transpired between the both of you. We also have the Queen of Swords, which is showing me that through divine timing and through the passage of time itself, they have become clearer within their words. So by the time you guys come through together, and that's going to surprise the both of you, or it's going to surprise you that they're going to be so open and upfront. You're going to be like, whoa, what happened? They're probably even going to be more affectionate as well. You're going to be like, wait, what just, so that's interesting. Like it could just be like a hug or something like that, but this is not who that person was. I think I want to get just a couple more messages. I don't know what I'm going to use. Spirit, is there anything else that you can tell us about this connection? Can you tell us moving forward, perhaps, what's going to happen in this connection? Or guidance moving forward about this connection? Yeah, they were like one of your soul tribe members in some way. Moving forward, what's going to come through in this connection, please? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Okay, so we have the Knight of Pentacles, which I feel is talking about stability. I feel that you guys can make it work. I feel that things can be stable, that there can be a positive direction moving forward. There's happiness, there's celebration, there's balance in this connection and love. We have the Judgment card indicating enlightenment on both ends, but both of you guys are going to be able to see things more clearly and just get along better and just be working towards your higher good, the both of you. So you see how much you're mirroring each other, just being on the same page. And then over here we have the King and the Queen of Cups. Look at how you guys are growing, and you're just like, it's like that coming of age story with the, that support system that is growing and evolving with you over time. So again, these two cards, they're not quite looking at one another, but they are connected, and they're not focusing on material things. They're not focusing on outward things. They are of a psychic and emotional energy. So that's very much in flow. It's healthy. It's connected. All right. Spirit, do you have any final messages for group 4 and this energy that we're looking into? Okay. I just think it's funny because, and we have the Tower again. Well, we have the Tower at the bottom. We have the 5 of Pentacles. So let it be a thing of the past. Like, if you want harmony with whoever this is, I feel like I don't have to necessarily clarify, because you most likely know who they are, but the letter S could be significant and N could be relevant here. I'm getting a fuzzy eye, so collective readings, obviously it's hard to pinpoint, but that could be part of your message. So the final cards that we have the Ace of Cups and the Queen of Swords. These are both repeats. Ace of Cups, just try to have harmony with one another. Sorry, there was like a little mosquito. Try to have harmony with one another and open your heart. You don't have to be afraid of getting hurt again. You don't have to be afraid of really anything. Just have an open heart and allow healing and truth and communication to come through is what Spirit's advice is. And interestingly, every group, I think, if my memory serves, had this as an ending card, which is really a wonderful message for the whole topic. 3 of Cups, this is friendship and celebration. Okay? All right. So, group 4, that's what I have for you. I really hope that this helped. And if it didn't resonate at all, feel free to try a different group, or you can check out that other video that I mentioned. You're going to have to probably just search it or dig through my videos. But be sure also to check out my how-to videos. I have a couple. I'm going to be posting them more often. Thank you guys again. Sending you blessings and light and love, and I will see you next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.